Mark, Taiwan Semi is up in after-hours market. What do you make of this?
Yeah, thank you for having me. So we've known for some time now that TSMC, right, the almost exclusive provider of main chips for Apple out of Taiwan, has been building this plant in Arizona, right, in the US for some time, and it's opening in 2024. Now we have confirmation that Apple will be buying out of that plant and sourcing chips out of Arizona. That's according to some remarks, as you said, Tim Cook made in Germany not too long ago, where he talked about how right now 60% of chips are manufactured in Taiwan. And the CHIPS Act in the US and other acts in Europe and elsewhere are looking to push for diversification, and Apple will be part of that by making the decision to source chips out of an Arizona plant.
There were a lot of incentives dangled out there for some of these plants to get built. We know they're still in progress. It's not just Apple doing this, though.
Definitely not just Apple, and definitely not just TSMC. As we know in the story, Intel and other companies are also looking to bring more chip manufacturing back to the United States. There was actually a period of time in the early days of the iPhone where chips in the iPhone, including the A5 chip, right, from many years ago, that was built by Samsung. That was actually, at least some of the production was done at a plant in Texas, right? So this is a return to something that Apple had done many years ago. And obviously, we've been talking about supply chain diversification. We've been talking about, is Apple too reliant on China and Asia as a whole? Well, chips, the A-series chips, at the very heart of all of its major products, from Apple Watches to iPhones to AirPods, that main engine of Apple's devices now being built, at least in some portion, in the US, that's a very significant pro-US move for Apple.